What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Episode 3 of Nothing to Sparkle set in Rocket League trading. Jumping right into the trades. Here in the first trade, we're selling our Lime Dune Racer finally for 450 credits and a non-crate exotic. This took so long, and I had to use all the different apps, the RL Garage app, RL Trading Post. I used the RL Garage Discord server and the Xbox Looking for Group, and I still couldn't find anyone. And then here we're selling on our second Lime Dune Racer. Again to the same guy. He was a RLCS collector, and he just invited me back to another trade and said, okay. So he offered me 2 gray emeralds, a 4-screen emerald, a saffron emerald, and 100 credits. So this was recorded a couple hours ago, and I still haven't sold the emeralds. So I don't know how easy or hard they're gonna be to sell. So here in the next trade, I pick up a nice trade. This guy was on Looking for Group, and he just said, want Volkswagen, have overpay. And he came into my trade lobby with an anodized pearl. And I was like, oh, okay. And so this should sell easily for about 150. I could try to get 200 if I wanted to, but it might not go great. So this was a good trade. And then here again, I have no idea what this guy was doing, but he wanted a Volkswagen really bad, so he gave me 30 credits. Cobalt Chrono, which is Golden Toolkit series, a bunch of blueprints, and then some very rares and imports and rares and limiteds, but I archived the limiteds and just kind of let them go, because they're not going to be very useful to us in this series, especially where our inventory's at. So now here I sell on a bunch of my non-crates for a little less than I was looking for, but it's okay because this guy bought all of them at the same time, and so that was good. And so I didn't have to take the time to sell all of them individually. And so 220 credits for 3 very rares, 2 imports, and an exotic. So that's probably about 25 each with very rares and imports. And then this guy again invited me back. Did a really good episode. Just a few people in it. And he wanted my Cobalt Chrono. And he offered me 130, and I tried to say 150, but he wouldn't do that, so we did 140. Which that's good for me because I picked that up in that Volkswagen trade. So I've already gotten 70 credits out of that, plus all the other non-crate stuff. So I probably got 300 credits out of that Volkswagen, which is really, really good. And then here I just take all the random rares that we've gotten from item overpays, and I trade them up into a very rare. One of them had stacked, so it was in my archive, so yeah. And so then we get a lightning yellow, which should be non-crate. And then here in this trade, we're picking, I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea, but I picked up a Lime Dune Racer again for 330. Now, I mentioned earlier on in this episode how hard it was to sell, so I might try and sell it to that RLCS guy again, see if he'll do a good offer for it. But I hope this turns out good because I could make a lot of profit off of it. And then here in the last trade of the episode, we're going to be selling 350 credits and our lightning yellow, which we basically got for free because of the item overpays that we got with the rares. And we're turning it into a Fennec. So Fennec is super high demand. And so if it's really high demand, we could maybe sell it for 450, which would be its mid value. I've done it before, it's not all that hard. So thanks for watching, and like and subscribe.